Hi guys, Blake here today with Lilleys Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. It is Thursday well, I know it's Thursday. How about November the 18th, Thursday, 4:45 in the evening, and I'm gonna do the one cast. Okay, so today I am just across from Fall Creek Marina. They ran water for 5 hours this morning. They turned it off for early this afternoon, and they just turned the water back on not long ago. It's finally reaching down here by Fall Creek. And so I'm going to throw a 16th ounce black and a sculpin jig, 2-pound line, I've heard some reports of, number one, the black and olive jig working, and I've heard some reports of people throwing jigs down here below Fall Creek, and so I figured I'd give it a try. I went to try to do the one cast earlier. They were running water. I had 2 rods set up for dragging San Juan worms and eggs. And as soon as I got up here, the water was slowed down too much and the wind was blowing the opposite direction, and so I was not prepared for the ever-changing conditions of Taneycomo. And, oh no! Oh, dang it. Well, no fish on the first cast, though I just had one come up and swipe right as I was pulling it out of the water. Oh my gosh. Anyway, when I learned that they were going to turn the water back on again this evening, I thought be a good time to try to come out here and catch the water just as it's coming on again. Sometimes you can get a pretty decent bite in that first 15 to 20 minutes of the water reaching an area. And so I figured that's what I'd try. Supposed to run one unit from 4 to 5, and I think they're supposed to turn it up a little higher than that and then run it all the way through 8 o'clock tonight. Really, I've been working up top at the resort today, and we had no boats on the water for the first time in, well, since the beginning of this year. And so I really, oh, there's a fish. I really don't have any fishing reports. Let me turn that drag down a little bit. That feels a little stiff. Yeah. How about that? No skunk for me today. Okay. Okay, calm down. There he is. Pretty nice one. See if I can get this hook out of this. There we go. Whew. He was hooked real good. Okay. So I'm just got my boat kind of out in the middle. I put it out here because I kind of wanted to be able to just fish both sides of the boat. But right now I'm casting in towards the south bank where these private docks are. I always like fishing in between these docks. There always seems like there's some fish sitting there. Whether they're biting or not is another question, but it always seems like there are some there. Some of the other jigs I've heard people doing good on this last week, and that's with the water running or the water off, is the sculpin and orange with an orange head, sculpin and ginger with an orange head. I heard about this. I heard from a few different people that they were coming up here and jigging the black and olive below Fall Creek and doing okay. And down by on the Cooper Creek flat as well. I think it's supposed to have a low in the 20s, in the 20-degree marker tonight. And you can definitely feel it chilling off out here pretty quickly. Most of our leaves are gone now. Had some pretty windy days. I'll tell you something I did with this jig. I felt like the tail feathers were just a little too long, so I just grabbed this side of the feather and then pulled a little 1/4 inch off of it. Sometimes that can help increase your hookup ratio. Sometimes if that tail's too long, they'll just nip the tail a whole bunch and not really get the jig in their mouth. Also, I like my jigs just a little shorter. Just a personal preference. here in a second. We get to Scooter's dock. I'm gonna turn around and fish the deeper side. Kind of right about where Scooter's, Dino's dock is. There's a flat kind of begins on that inside bend, and I want to fish kind of over the top of the drop off. Okay, we have made it to Scooter's dock. I'm gonna get the boat on the inside of this root wad that sits right here in the water. It's definitely not something you want to drift into. Oh, it's already facing the right way. Very good. That heron just caught a fish. You know, it's not very often that I actually get to see those blue herons catch a fish. They're always standing there waiting. I rarely see them actually get it. It's kind of cool. They spear the fish and then they'll flip it up in the air and swallow it all at once. And there he goes. Oh, man, those fish they're definitely chasing the jig back in. That's like the third one I've seen do that. I'm getting ready to start reeling it, and I saw him come up and swipe and turn around and swim away. Ooh, that was a bite. I like to get that jig, let it sink pretty close to the bottom. I don't really want it to touch the bottom too many times because that'll pull it left or right, up or downstream if it hits the bottom too much, or it'll get moss on it. But I know that out there is 7 to 8 foot deep, and as I bring the jig back in, it's getting shallower because it's coming back up on the flat where I'm at. So I start off letting it sink, then as it gets closer to me, I kind of shorten the length of time between my reel and my jigging action, just to keep it kind of right above the bottom. And while I'm doing that, I'm trying to keep a good eye on my line as much as I can see it. Because anytime it does something different, well, just like that, usually means there's a fish. There's definitely no moss there. Another bite. I did talk to Captain Philip Stone on my way back down earlier. And he said that their night crawler bite was picking up as the water was dying off. Oh, get it. That makes a fourth fish that's chased my jig to the boat. That was a little baby. Little baby one. A couple more casts, we'll call it a day. It is cooling off quick tonight. Oh, oh, there was another bite. Well, I think they're chasing the jig pretty good tonight and making real quick swipes at it, but they're not going for it full bore. Gosh darn it. It's hard to stop fishing when you keep getting bites. That's why we don't stop. Another healthy stocker there. Pop off of there. There you go. Well, I certainly can't stop there. Well, I'd say even though I haven't got to set the hook on many of them, there seems to be a number of interested fish down here below Fall Creek on the jig. Might be worth giving a try if you're going to be in the area soon. We are coming the other side of the bend here. We're just about even with the River Bluff Estates boat ramp here. Just 100 yards in front of me. Okay. Alright, this is my last cast. Let's see if we can make it count. I really do tell you, I like to take advantage of areas like this though, where you've got a flat on one side and it leads to a steep ledge. Just about any inside bend really usually has a shoal on one side and then a drop off towards the channel. Good places to fish. Okay, unless one takes it right here by the boat, that's going to be the end of it for me today. We thank you for watching. Like and share us on Facebook, and we will be here again tomorrow. Thanks, guys.